Thrivers. I am going to make a dragon headband with you today. Fun. So in your kit, you will find a long piece of paper with 4 lines drawn on it. I do not have that piece of paper because I already cut my pieces out. I've cut all my pieces out so that this video won't be too terribly long. So it's a piece of paper with, well, 3 lines on it that you will cut, and you'll cut all the way down until you have 4 pieces of long paper. 4 pieces, okay? Now these 2, I don't know if you can see, I have taped those 2 together. These are actually 2 pieces. This is going to be the part that goes over your head and down your back with your spikes on it. And then the other 2 pieces you're going to use, you may only need 1, it depends on the size of your head. But the other 2 pieces you are going to use to make a headband. And I use tape on these. You can use tape, you can use glue, you could even staple it. Any way like that would work to attach it. So I made this, and what I did is I put it around my head and I measured it to see how it would fit, and then I taped it. Okay? So now that I've done that part, what I'm going to do is I am going to take, let's see, this end. One end of my really long piece, and I am going to tape it to my headband. Okay? I think that will work. And it doesn't matter where you tape it. I'm going to tape mine on the inside of my headband, but you can tape it on the inside or the outside. And I'm going to use 2 pieces of tape because that one was a little short. And I just have regular clear tape. It's kind of hard for me to show you this part. I'll show you after I've taped it. So see, I taped it to the inside of my headband. And then I'm going to put a little piece on the outside right here, just to secure it, give it a little extra strength. Okay, so right here. Little piece right there. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go right across the top here, and I'm going to leave a bump for to fit into my head, and I'm going to tape it again on the other side. So I'm going to get a piece of tape, and I'm going to tape right across. There. And that way, look, that's the part that's going to go over your head. Like this. Mine's going to fit a little funny because I have a bun in my hair right now. So it's going to sit more on top. And that's what's going to help keep it on your head. All right, now I'm going to attach. This is the second part. You have papers with triangles drawn. So you're going to cut those out along the lines. They're a little flat here, and then they go up. And the lines are drawn for you to cut them. So after you've cut them all out, they look like this. So you can see they've got a flat edge here and a flat edge here. And that's what is going to go around. And this is where you can either glue, you can tape, or you can staple. Just depends on what you like to do. So if you want to glue, you're going to put glue right down here in the middle, right in the middle of your triangle, and you're going to glue it to your headband. And then you're going to put more glue right here and right here, and you're going to put those together, and that is what those paper clips are for. So if you're using glue, you take a paper clip, and after you glue it, you go like that. And that holds it together while the glue dries. Okay? So if you're using glue, you do that. I am not going to use glue because I want to be able to show you, and it would take a long time for the glue to dry. So I am going to actually use staples from here on out because they will be quick, and that way I can finish it and show everyone. So I'm going to staple it right in the middle here, and then I'm going to fold it up like that so it makes a spike, and I'm going to staple it again. See, so now I have a spike on the top of my head. All right, now I'm going to take another, and I'm going to do the same thing down here. I'm going to staple it in the middle. And then I'm going to hold those two up like that. And I'm going to staple it again. Look, now I have two spikes on the top of my head. And I am going to just go all the way down my tail with the spikes. So I'm going to do this fairly quickly so it doesn't take, so we don't end up with too long of a video. As I showed you the first couple, I'm just going to go along and I'm going to put the spike on and staple. Now you don't feel the need to work quickly. I'm working quickly so that we can keep this video fairly short for you guys. And also this can take several days because there's a lot of cutting involved. And you may not want to cut it all out at once. It's a lot of work. Yeah. You might want to have a little break. You might do it all in one day and just do it a little at a time. It's up to you how you feel about it. You may love cutting and want to just keep going and keep going and keep going, and that's okay too. It's pretty much how you want to do it. And what you can do, I'm spacing these out. There's 9 spikes, and so I've got a gap between each spike. But if you want to, you could even cut out more of your own and make it go all the way so there's not even any gaps in the middle. Yeah, there's a lot different options for you. Okay, let's see. Let's get these last few on so you can see, get an idea of what it will look like when it's all done. And then you can play a dragon game. Or you could, you know what, you could easily, this could also be a dinosaur headband. Lots of dinosaurs had spikes down their backs. Stegosaurus, they had bony plates. And they're a little different shape, but if you use your imagination, you could still pretend to be a stegosaurus if you want to. You can do lots of things with your imagination. So it's a fun thing. All right, almost done here. Oh, 2 more spikes. One for the very end. And like I said, I'm doing this very quickly just so we can get through the video. There. All right, look. Look at how long my tail is. And you just put it on your head, and then your spikes hang down your back. Okay? So I hope you have fun with that, playing dragons or dinosaurs. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye, Thrivers.